Hey, what's up, everybody? It's TJ with Strategic Real Estate Experts. Today we're going to talk about how do I find out where I want to live. So, what I'm talking about is what neighborhood, what city, what town, what village, wherever that might be for you. Maybe it's way out in the country and you're 10 miles from anybody. So first, this is a problem for first-time home buyers to people buying their 10th or 100th home. Figuring out exactly where they want to be based on the needs and wants in the previous video that we talked about. So when you look at, typically, depending on your budget, you can kind of find a home in almost any, I don't want to say any price range because obviously super low price ranges don't work in every neighborhood, but you can get on the outskirts. Or if you have a first-time home buyer budget but you want to be in $1 million neighborhood, maybe you can get a one-bedroom condo for $200,000. So there's always trade-offs with that, right? So when we look at just the price only, we can get you pretty close to almost any neighborhood that you want to be in or school district that might be. But the trade-off is if you want a 3-bed, 2-bath house to get into that $1 million neighborhood, you're going to be in a studio condo. So you have to look at what you can get in the area that you want, and is that feasible, or do we need to go out into, let's say, the suburbs outside of, our area, outside of Madison, or wherever you are in the country. So like if you're downtown Chicago, for example, you're going to spend a ton of money, where if you go just outside the city, you can get a McMansion for the same price. So anyway, the other thing you need to do is when you're out shopping, go drive the neighborhoods that you're thinking about looking in. So drive around them during the day, during school hours, after school hours. Take a walk around the neighborhoods that you think you might like. Sit on a park bench, watch the people go by. It's people that could be your neighbor someday, right? So get a feel for the neighborhood. Maybe stop into a coffee shop, stop into one of the local restaurants, not the big chain ones, but a local one, and get a feel for what people are like in that area. Is it somewhere that you want to be? Is it up and coming and trendy? Is it more laid back and down to earth and a bunch of farmers that come in and just relax after plowing the fields? Whatever that is, that's your dream, that's you. But get a feel for those neighborhoods, because sometimes people go and they move in and then they get to know the area, which is fine, but they buy in a neighborhood that maybe isn't the right fit for them. So these are some of the things that you can do to make sure that you're buying in the right neighborhood. To learn more about buying and make sure that you're putting you and your family in the best position possible, check out knowbeforeyouBuyRealestate.com. Don't forget to raise your standard, and we'll talk to you soon.